What's up, Bristol? Hey. So a little bit about myself. I quit drinking. Thank you for not clapping. Thank you for that moment of silence. If you would have clapped, it'd just be rubbing salt in the wound. And you know, if you give an alcoholic salt, they're going to want a lime. And if you give an alcoholic a lime, they're going to regress and fight you naked. I quit drinking, and some of my friends were like, Michael, this is great. You're going to get in touch with your feelings. You're going to start feeling emotions again. And I immediately felt anger, and I'm no longer friends with those people. But no, it would be true, except for my emotions are guarded by what I call the trauma mafia. And the trauma mafia is paid exclusively in booze. So when I quit drinking, all of a sudden they showed up like, hey, see, you ain't paid your dues in a while. It'd be a shame if someone dropped some trauma. Whoop, there's your dad leaving you to go on the last Grateful Dead tour. No cats in the cradle for you, little boy blue, that you sad. Oh. To test my sobriety, my wife decided to bring home a brand new puppy without telling me. I come home from work and there's this puppy on the floor, and he's cute. He's not a 10, but he's cute, you know? And immediately I'm telling my wife, like, listen, we gotta find this puppy a forever home because we can't keep him. We have enough animals as it is. I realized real quickly that if you don't give people a level of urgency when trying to get rid of a puppy, no one will take this little bastard. We kept telling people, don't worry, he's got a home for now. He's not going back to the shelter, but we need help finding him a forever home. No. Listen, you gotta tell people up front, like, listen, either you take him or Jesus is taking him. All of a sudden, he's got a GoFundMe, he's on Kickstarter, he's blue check certified on Twitter or X or whatever Rocket Gump's calling it these days. So listen, after the show, I got a puppy in my car, and either y'all take it or Jesus will take it. Nah, I'm kidding, we figured it out. We gave him to Jesus. No. He went to hell. Turns out not all dogs go to heaven. No, we kept him. He makes number 4 in our house. When you have 4 dogs in your house, you have a new catchphrase. It's, go poop. And you say that all the time. That is your new catchphrase. And I can't be mad at my wife. You know, my wife does a lot of good things for me. My wife taught me how to drive. I didn't learn how to drive until I was 35. And she was the one to have to teach me. Now listen, nothing will test your marriage more than your spouse having to teach you something at 35 that you should have learned at 16 that isn't sexual. We even use some of the same language. She'd be like, Michael, slow down, it's not a race. Or, no, your friends can't have a ride. Or, no, Michael, that's an exit only. Because I didn't learn how to drive until late in life. I have weird road rage. I don't just cuss people, but I also curse them. Like, someone will cut me off and be like, I hope your HOA fees go up. I hope your honor roll student gets consensually pregnant. Don't worry. I live in Virginia. We got a plan for that. All this new discovery has caused me to have a bit of a life crisis, though. I wouldn't say it's a midlife crisis. No, mine isn't a midlife crisis. Mine is a premium life crisis. You know, this is a premium, no seats, no stems, no ads, 97 octane unleaded, well, except for the paint chips I ate as a kid, premium life crisis. You know, your basic life crisis, you got the 3 B's. You got boobs, boats, and BMWs. It's your generic midlife crisis, you know? Lots of you have went through it or are going through it right now. Yeah. For hipsters, though, it's a little different. They have the 3 V's. It's vaginas, Volkswagens, and Vespas. They can't afford a boat, so they just buy a Vespa that they can't ride because their sling purse is loaded with Tom Waits records and it throws off their balance. For rednecks, it's a lot different too. You got the 3 Ps. You got pussy, Pontiacs, and pontoon boats. If you got a 67 GTO, if you got a 67 GTO and a 95 pontoon boat and a Morgan Wallen haircut, you can get any lake strains you want. You'll be drowning in it. Not the lake, I mean, not pussy, I mean the lake, because they don't believe in life preservers or moderation either. It's caused me to study some weird stuff too. Like I started studying ribbon awareness, which is weird. And I noticed that there's a lot of overlay in ribbons that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like for example, orange is for hunger, ADHD, and self-harm. So if you are a hungry spastic cutter, orange is your ribbon. Purple is for religious tolerance, domestic violence, and epilepsy. So if you're an epileptic being beat by your spouse for converting to Jediism, purple is your ribbon. Blue is for sex trafficking and slavery, child abuse, and arthritis. So if you have arthritis from beating kids into slavery, well, we don't have a ribbon for you, but we got this lovely seat in Congress. That's why I made my set. You guys have been great.